For YouTube, today we got Elitebook HP 840. There is this seems like it's the first generation Elitebook because it has the oldest jack. It's huge like that. Now, I don't think I have the jack in stock, so I have to probably cut it here, cut it there, and it's gonna stick out a little bit. Or maybe I will figure something out. Anyways, there is a G1. This is the G1 because it doesn't say which generation it is. G2, G3, and G4. G4 I have on this channel, one of the videos previous. G3 also I have on the channel, G2 as well. They all use different jacks. So this one is the G4. This is the first one, the oldest one. This one has Windows Pro on it. So what we do is we remove the rubber pads like that. Remove that. Alright, so here we got the Torx. Alright. This laptop has lots of screws, so I'm just gonna unscrew them all. I got Torx on all of them. Alright, let's see, that's good Torx. And that's slightly similar, so let's remove this guy. Put it back in. Alright, so I specifically have two drill bits, so that one is Torx, one is not Torx. Just sometimes I forget that. Alright. That's a long tiny screw, so just keep it in place. Alright, so here we move this all the way to the left. Alright. Set this thing out like that. And that goes out like that. Let's disconnect the battery. Like so. I guess we move this guy down this way. And we raise the... Nope. Doesn't work like that because we need to unscrew. No. No, we got another one right here. So we got 1, 2. And alright, so we got this out. Let's see if you'll be able to see better with this camera. Position like that. Alright, so which way? This way? Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Alright. Remove that. So I guess the best angle would probably be this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 4 right here. One right there, one right there. The ones that are holding keyboard. And we need to unplug the auxiliary and unplug this guy right here. Alright, so that's for the motherboard one. And we got one more right here. Alright, so that goes right there, and 2 right here, and 1 right there, like that. Now before I take the cover out, I probably need to get the keyboard out of the way. Okay, so let's rotate it that way. Right, so set the cables out to the side. All right. Another thing is see if this one is connected on the top. All right, so I did disconnect it here. Right, so it stays here. I don't have to disconnect it right there. Those guys are gonna be insulated later on, like that. And we got this bracket right here, which is fine. Now again, I'm not sure if I have this jack and stack or not. I will check. I mean, a relatively old laptop, so I should have. And this hinge we just lift up, move this guy out of the way. Okay. Okay. Like that. Wonderful. And here we go. Okay. Disconnect those guys. And 1 and 2 screws right there. So 1, 2. Good job. Now, can we take this thing out? Doesn't want to bulge. Okay, like that. There is this thing holding it inside. Now set this aside. And I guess the problem is inside of the jack because I don't see any obvious damage to this. So here let's use some Kapton tape. And I need to go check if I have something compatible for this laptop. I mean, replacement part wise. Alright. Like that. Alright. So once I insulated the area, I can add some flux. Is there some blackness on the top and the rear there? And probably the inside of the jack. So I can add some flux to the top, add some solder. The old solder gonna mix with the new solder, and I would be able to just press it here like that and use some hot air on the top. Don't use your finger. And it's gonna pop out. But let me go first find the compatible jack. Alrighty. Turns out I have a whole bunch of this jack in stock. It's exact replacement. Let's remove this protective cover. Let's compare the two. Yeah, identical. Identical. So I mean, if you can't find this jack anywhere, should be a link below for this jack. If there's no link below, then email and I'll be able to match something up. But that's how the jack looks like that. Alright, so let me add some solder here, some flux, some solder, hot air, it's gonna pop right out, and we're gonna pop this guy in. So what I need to do, I need to mark which way is up. And the way I'm gonna mark it is with the Sharpie. So this is up. Because this guy can go like that or like that. So black up. So I need to black facing upwards. Alright, so let's switch to the soldering chamber, fire up the soldering iron and get things done. Alright, so here we go. Power up the light. Okay. Alright. Exhaust system, power up the soldering station. Okay. Okay. Let's see if the focus is correct. No, that's not the correct focus. Let's refocus the... Looks good? Okay. So what we're gonna do is bring my chair around. Alright. Alright, so that's how everything should look like. And I mean, the holes have to be all empty, like that. And we're gonna put the new jack in and solder it over here. Alright, as you can see, this is just like a factory job. Looks just like factory, right? Alrighty. Now we have to test to make sure the positive is positive. Negative is negative, so negative is fine, negative is fine, negative is fine, another negative, positive, fine. Alright, and the rear data signal does not short with the positive and doesn't short with the negative, so we're all good. Once I put it all back together, it should be working fine. Let's shut down the exhaust, the soldering iron. Let's clean up the heatsink here. Alright. Once heatsink is clean, we want to clean up this side of the heatsink as well. And we want to clean up this area right here. So like that. All good? All good. Let's put it all back together. Alrighty. So let's see. Almost broke the motherboard. Just kidding, it didn't fall that far. Now the reason this whole thing gonna break eventually, because this is all, you see, unpainted surface that conducts the electricity. Thank you, HP, for keeping the economy going. Economics 101, just keep selling the same stuff over and over and over again. Alright, looks good. Looks really good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is okay, I wonder, you know, everything should be nice and tight like that. And then we guide all of those cables through right here. And all of the cables through right there. Okay. Like that, like that, like that, and we had two of those. Making sure the holes align right there, and let's put another screw right here. Okay. close that. Probably need to okay, like that. Looks good. Good job. More thermal paste. Temporary for now. I'm just gonna put a couple of screws on the bottom. On the top we got something like that. Ooh, yeah, okay. Now I think this should be under, and like that, yeah. So bring it under this bracket right here. Then we got another wire right there. Going in like that. Okay. And then we got Okay, I wonder if this was like that, like that, like that. Oh, it's already running. Let's see. It's running off of the battery. And this time. Alright, and right there it shows that it's plugged in. Shoot. I have no way to show you now. Let's restart this whole thing. Now let's see if the... Alright, let's restart it and then I'll show you that it charges just fine. Alright, and so we restarted the laptop and right there you can see, you see, charging plug. So if we unplug it, the light goes out, and if we plug it back in, oh shoot, again, the whole image. Anyways, the laptop works fine. Thanks so much for watching. I'm just gonna shut it down, make sure the keyboard is working. Seems like the keyboard is slightly upwards, but it's okay, no big deal. Alright guys, if not too much trouble, leave a like, and you guys have a good day. Alright, thanks.